All right. Hi, A group. We are going to start your first day of asynchronous learning here for social studies. Here you'll find a video giving you an introduction to what you need to do to be successful today in social studies. Please make sure you watch the whole thing. Here's our agenda. Step 1, watch this video. You're already doing that. Amazing. Love it. You're off to a great start. Step 2, please make sure that you submit a picture of your post-it notes from today's in-person activity about John Lewis to the discussion post, the Walking with the Wind posted activity. It is right below this agenda, and you can see it right below the video and agenda for today in today's folder. Finally, step 3, you're starting something new today called What Type of Citizen Does a Democracy Need? And there are 2 steps you're going to complete. Step 1 is defining a citizen. Step 2 is the reflection questions, and then finally make sure you submit it. And I will explain that in a minute. But I wanted to start with a chart. Over here is a chart. This is a chart of voter turnout in United States elections in 2018, which is our most recent polling data because that was the last midterm election. 49, this orange line down here, 49.3% of this country voted in the midterm elections, slightly less than half. In 2016, in the presidential elections, the ones that we all remember with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, 60.1% of this population voted. Now, at first glance, as a teacher especially, I think, wow, that number's not really great. Kind of bums me out. But then I think, how bad is that? Especially compared to other countries. So it got me thinking, and I did some digging. The United States ranks somewhere towards the middle, I guess, towards the bottom, actually, in voter turnout. All of these countries actually rank above us. We are down here, 2016. This is an average of 2016 and 2014, actually. They sort of combined the two. Now, all of these countries like Belgium, have an 87.2% voter turnout rate, which means that 87, almost 90% of their population votes, which means that 90% of their population almost is participating in their democratic process. That's a really good thing. And then here we are with our sad percentage. Yet, we are the oldest democracy in the world, meaning that we are the oldest constitutional democracy. So what is going on? So then I started digging some more because this is not a full list of countries around the world. And I thought, how do we compare to other countries, maybe more not democratic countries in our voting? So then I found this list. This is our 2018 numbers again. There we are. Now, this is a bunch of new and different countries that do not have democratic systems, meaning they do not have systems where people can freely vote all the time. However, the numbers they're pushing out are actually pretty high. Kind of surprising. Now, it does make me question their numbers because we wonder then if their leaders, for example, Vladimir Putin in Russia, has been caught displaying incorrect numbers for voter turnout time and time again. However, where we are on this list, still not great. Countries like the Democratic Republic of the Congo, that is the newest country on the map in the world. We're really not that far away from them. Countries like Pakistan, which have had years and years and years of conflict. Colombia, same thing. I am not here to tell you that these countries are particularly bad places. What I am here to tell you is that we need to look a little further at the United States and start sort of looking internally and thinking, is this a place where democracy is strong? What is happening? And can this really hurt our democracy, having this low of a voter turnout? We're actually below average most years. So, our question is, what kind of citizen does a democracy need? What kind of person do we need to be acting as on a daily basis to make this all better? John Lewis gave us an example, a story, and he told us to, hold hands and work together and be supportive as a community. We know that, but let's get down to the nuts and bolts. What does that actually mean? What makes a good citizen? So what you're going to be doing today is an activity about citizen. If you remember the Wordle, I will post the Wordle of your class as well in this folder if you need that as a reference from almost a week ago now. But you're going to be completing this activity, and here's your task, and this is important. On the inside of the head, I want you to define what an ideal citizen is. So right here. On the outside of the head, I need you to define what a negative citizen is. This can include words, symbols, images, a Google image search, clip art, phrases, quotes. Any of those things would be just fine with me. Now, here are some examples. For words, I put informed because I think good citizens know what they are talking about. Symbols. I put a book with a light bulb lighting up for knowledge. Yes, again, I'm a teacher. Can't break that habit. Here is a picture of a food pantry actually in my old neighborhood of Rogers Park. And then here is a famous phrase or quote from a very important suffragette who fought for women's right to vote. She said, Susan B. Anthony said, "Someone struggled for your right to vote. Use it." And that reminds me of sort of a good citizen voting. Here are 4 examples. I'm not going to give you a bunch, but I want this to be jam-packed. So what do I mean by jam-packed? I mean jam-packed with words, phrases, symbols, images, words, phrases, symbols, images, words, phrases, symbols, images, words, blah, 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 blah. You get it. Yes? Jam-packed with stuff. Once you're done with step 1, which is the head, you're going to move on to step 2, which is on the second page, which is 3 quick reflection questions. Then you're going to submit, and you are done with today. Okay, let's review. Number 1, watch this video. You're already doing that. You're going to submit a picture of the Post-it notes from yesterday to the discussion post, and then you're going to complete the what type of citizen does a democracy need. The reflection questions are at the end, and you're going to submit it. Cool? Any questions, please email me. Good luck. Let's have a great day.